Salvorius blockchain.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is the Salvorius blockchain. Incredible technology that's taking over the world. And we all have an opportunity right now to be a part of this in a very intricate way where we can all benefit. For me, this is something that's it's one of those mind-blowing things. If you look in the news, whatever it's finance or whatever, you're going to see that all the banks are tokenizing. And when I started learning about this technology, I was so excited to think that there's a way not just for the huge big dogs, the multimillionaires, to just keep making more and more millions, but there's a way for the average person, this new type of economy that's happening right now, folks. I mean, the technologies are changing in 1 month. Technology is changing like crazy. And you're going to see more and more about blockchain, nodes, securing the blockchain, just fabulous things that are happening. And because of our mission to help 1 million families get out of debt and help a lot of people around the world, we have been very fortunate enough to amass knowledge from super hyper intelligent people who can condense this down for the average person and help us all to make rewards. As a founder, we get to make rewards for life of this blockchain.
Salvorius blockchain.
This is a once in a lifetime deal. And so I want to start tonight with Mr. Tan Nguyen. He is a pioneer. He's a guy who understands, he can see where trends are going, where technologies are going. One of the first people to bring videos streaming to phones in America. I want you to think about that. He does deals with large corporations, TV stations, and things like this. And it's my pleasure and my honor to be on the board of this amazing Salvorius network with Mr. Tan. So, Mr. Tan, why is this so exciting? What's it all about? Really listen up. Take your notes, pay attention, lean in, turn everything off, and focus your 1,000% attention because it's going to be worth it for you.
Again, thank you. I'm always honored just to be asked to join these discussions, and I love being able to deliver opportunities because there are a few moments throughout history where ordinary people like us are invited to stand at the edge of the extraordinary. And that's what's happening today. The one thing I want to start and share with everyone on this call, and I want you to think about this one statement as you listen to everything that is shared with you tonight. In my career, in my lifetime, I have learned that when I pause for permission, when I slow down for validation, I learned that I am already too late. I want you to remember that phrase. It is very true. I have been fortunate to do mega deals with the Fortune 50 companies in the world. And that's what I've learned. I've learned when I do pause, when I do halt, when I hesitate, I'm already too late. So keep that in mind as we share with you this moment in history where we're all being invited to stand at the edge of something extraordinary. So with that, let's watch this video.
There are rare moments in history when the world doesn't simply change, it accelerates. Moments when ordinary people are given the chance to step into something massive, something transformational, something that will redefine how humanity works, earns, learns, and connects. 2026 is one of those moments. For decades, power lived in the hands of the few, behind the walls of big banks, inside the servers of global corporations, locked in centralized systems designed to keep people dependent. But today, two unstoppable forces are rewriting the entire global landscape: artificial intelligence, and blockchain. And for the first time ever, you don't have to watch from the outside. You can own a piece of the new world being built. AI is reshaping the world at a speed humanity has never seen, transforming industries, rewriting business models, and elevating human capability. But AI has one limitation. It cannot verify itself. It cannot prove truth. It cannot create trust. That is where blockchain becomes essential. AI analyzes. Blockchain verifies. Together they form the foundation of the next digital civilization.
For too long, financial systems have left ordinary people feeling trapped. Trapped in debt, trapped in rising costs, trapped in a cycle where progress feels out of reach. But today, something new emerges. Something built for you. Something designed to restore dignity, hope, and real economic momentum. Today, we proudly introduce the Salvorius Foundation blockchain, a next-generation network created to give everyday people the chance to participate in the same digital transformation that institutions and global enterprises are already racing towards. This is not just a blockchain. This is a financial freedom engine.
The next decade will be built on decentralized truth, autonomous intelligence, verified data, transparent value, real-world impact, and community-powered networks. And the people who own the nodes, the digital engines behind this new world, won't just participate in the future, they will profit from it. Today, you don't have to watch from the outside. A Salvorius node is your gateway into this new economy. Nodes are the heartbeat of the network. They validate data, secure the system, and confirm activity. And every time they do, you earn rewards in SAV coin. Owning a node today is like owning a piece of the internet in 1995. It's early infrastructure in a $1 trillion economy. But here's the difference. You don't need coding skills. You don't need expensive hardware. All you need is one easy decision. Become a Salvorius founder node holder.
Every major technological shift has winners and watchers. The internet had them, crypto has them, AI has them, and blockchain nodes will be no different. Those who act early position themselves for exponential advantage. Those who hesitate often stay exactly where they've been, stuck, stressed, and surviving instead of thriving. We don't want that for you. You deserve more than just getting by. You deserve a real shot at something that can change the trajectory of your financial life. And that window is open right now.
Every generation has a moment that separates the watchers from the builders. AI is growing rapidly. Communities demand truth and transparency. Salvorius is delivering the solution. The people who own the nodes won't just participate in the future, they will profit from it. Join the Salvorius revolution. Own the tech, earn the rewards, be the future. Secure your founder node today.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Wait, man, that really described it. Oh my gosh, what did everybody think about that? You can put it in the chat. Oh, I see the comments. Wow, so this is so exciting. Yeah, that was awesome. Somebody put a question in the chat that was really cool. He said, well, what's the benefit of owning 100 nodes versus owning one node? Tom, would you talk about, like, why would it be better to own 5 nodes than one, or 10 than 5, or 100 more than one?
Each node, as it operates, generates a number of rewards. You multiply that reward by how many nodes you have. Always better.
Yeah. I think the key word of everything that we're talking about here is utility, right? We're in talks with companies that will enter our blockchain and accept the tokens for products and services. Isn't it almost kind of like a barter system in a way? Like, oh, I've got these tokens, I can actually buy travel with this. Or I've got these tokens, I could buy real estate with this, or whatever. What are some of the utilizations that we have the potential to grow inside the network?
One of the most important things about creating value for our founder node owners and node owners in general is just that: utility. Utility is the secret ingredient to success on the blockchain moving forward. I've been fortunate to talk with this group a few times now where we touched on the fact that this next generation of blockchain can only be successful when we find utility in our token, and the relationships that we are bringing into this blockchain will deliver on that promise. The ability for us to transact utilizing this token increases its value within our system. And so for all those rewards your nodes are generating, and as those tokens are being used, the more nodes you have, the more value it brings you. That's the formula. Really simple.
The reason he was asking, we have already launched within our network the ability for people to get nodes, and he already has 3 nodes. He's like, oh, I'm considering buying more. So what would be the negative in buying more nodes, and what would be the positive in buying more nodes?
The negative will always be you can't buy enough. And the positive is you can buy more. It's simple math. If one thing produces X number of rewards, 2 things will double it, 3 things will triple it, quadruple, and so on. That benefit to the node owner is this node, and every node you buy is operating 24/7. You can be asleep and the node is operating, and it's generating rewards. So when you wake up, you have more rewards. The software is already created. You don't have to be a coder. The system is governed by, these smart contracts, these rules. You don't have to worry if they're being broken. They cannot be changed. What you get is something, not someone, because someone can fail you, but something that is operating on your behalf 24/7, every day of the year. I can't think of an easier way to generate wealth than to have something work for you and not have you work for it.
Amazing, amazing. Well, this is exciting. I see the comments, people coming in, and I want to get as many nodes as I can. My friends, my family. I know Omar's already getting nodes, and this is a direct analogy with nodes. Because when you own a node, you have this node, somebody else has a node over here, somebody else has a node over here, and there's going to be 100,000 Salvorius blockchain nodes. Only 5,000 for founders. They're going to go very fast because a lot of people are buying multiple nodes. So you want to be a founder, you're going to get bonus nodes for free, okay? And we'll talk about that later. But Ton, help us understand this. Isn't it kind of the same? How is that one person having it here, one person having it there, 1,000 people here, 1,000 people there? How does that make the whole blockchain secure, and what is the benefit of that? How does it make it virtually unhackable?
Everyone, specifically the largest financial institutions and governments, are transitioning to blockchain is because a single record is held in tens of thousands up to millions of nodes on a blockchain simultaneously. So if someone was to try and hack a record, they would have to successfully hack X number of nodes at the same time, changing the same record at that same moment.
In the millisecond, right?
In that same moment, because one blockchain will say that's not right, and it will not let it happen. All it takes is one to say that record is wrong.
One node. If one node is saying no, that's not.
That's right.
It's virtually unhackable. That's why they're all changing. All the financial institutions are changing the blockchain.
Correct. The foundation for why it's so attractive is its security. It's immutable record keeping of something that is unhackable. And then at the same time, what we are seeing as entrepreneurs, an opportunity to build new financial models on top of it, new business opportunities. In the past, which isn't that far behind us, you had a lot of entrepreneurs starting up LLCs. That's how they started. And then it would, evolve to an S Corp or some type of fancier formation. The way of LLCs will be removed and replaced with blockchain instead, replaced with decentralized organizations, which is what we are, because it is a better way of doing business moving forward. So let's go back to that one statement, one of the statements we made earlier. It is a rare moment in history where ordinary people like us get invited to stand at the edge of something extraordinary.
This is so phenomenal, and it's kind of cool because it's a little scary because we don't really know, everybody doesn't know what it is, right? But it's when you take those leaps, when the things are starting, that you can actually, there's no guarantees. We don't have a crystal ball. We can't say what's going to happen, but you can actually earn more rewards when you're at the beginning of something. Tan, can you go back and share a little bit about your history? I think it would be very important for people to know who's on this board and what you're about. It's very impressive. And if you wouldn't mind just taking a few minutes and talk about what you've actually done in your life and accomplished. A few minutes, if you don't mind.
Sure. My entrepreneurial successes have been based on rethinking problems, reimagining answers or solutions to rejuvenate behaviors. So rethink, reimagine, rejuvenate. That is the foundation of my entrepreneurial life. When taking that approach to everything, I basically blew up however something is done today, believing that it can be built back better, more efficiently, and benefit more people, right? That's a big key in innovation, because so often we find things that benefit the few and not the many. So when I took that approach, I made sure the output of product or service was going to benefit more people. That put me into a mindset of, what can I change in this world? Or what is this world changing? Or what does this world need to be a better place? One of the first innovations was to build the technology that allows people at the time to watch movies and TV and video on demand on your mobile phone. It was revolutionary, but today it's every day. It's expected. I am a pioneer in mobile video, in mobile entertainment. From there, I decided that we could actually decrease the cost of healthcare by creating one of the first telehealth platforms, by connecting actual patients and doctors through your device. And we, our biggest moment was when I testified at the State House to help the Farm Bureau families get legal rights to detether themselves from BUCAs, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, United, those big boys, and design their own plan, which allowed them to use services like this, and it cut those families' healthcare cost on day one by 50%, right? So we were pioneers in telehealth. I also took the opportunity to throw myself into sustainability, into pollution, specifically in food waste. And I am a pioneer, a founding father of food waste technologies that takes all that garbage, diverts it away from landfills, and recycles it into something useful. It can be turned into organic compost that we can put on our crops to replace the chemicals that are used today that's been burning up our soils. Those are the things that I have done that have taken an industry and reinvented it. There was a problem there, and I reimagined how the answer should work, and I delivered on that vision. Even today, I still do a lot of work where I recently closed a deal and launched a new channel with the new Paramount company. Right before this call, I sold an AI client to 3 gigantic hospitals in this state. So I continue to look for ways to use technology to help the masses and not the few. So that's how I would describe the outcomes of those 3 approaches: rethink, reimagine, rejuvenate. That's, in summary, that's how I would describe my career.
It's amazing, but it's because of what's inside you. When you really care about helping the masses, the benefits come to you after. And this is why I wanted to kind of show a little bit of your history, because now you're moving into this blockchain foundation. So why would you do that, right? You know, is it following the same pattern of something that could help the masses?
It is. This AI and blockchain are the foundational technologies that will run this world for the next 50 years. This is the next shift in technology. And the people who are playing in this space the most are institutions, the big boys. And they are going to build an infrastructure that benefits them. What do we know about the world? We know that the world will not open doors for us. We know that the world does not share information. It withholds it from us. So if AI and blockchain is the technology shift that will run the foundation of how things work in this world for at least another 50 years, and it's only the institutions that are dictating how it gets deployed, we then remain in the same cycle of surviving and not thriving, beholden to some institution that does not have our interest at heart. So these are moments that I find opportunities as an entrepreneur to say, I can figure out how to take this platform and bring in the work that you have done in today's world and bring it into the new technology. It is the same work that you have done, the same mission that you have committed yourselves to, the same successes that you have experienced today, but we're just going to bring it into this next technological shift so you can continue that work, benefit from that work, and continue to grow within this new technology environment.
So, folks, any other questions? We got to wrap it up tonight. Who's excited out here? You guys excited? There we go.
Absolutely.
Salvorius.com. Yes, go get your notes tonight. Don't wait, do it now. Tan, wonderful. Omar, fantastic. What a great team. God bless everybody. And remember that phrase, don't wait. Take action, do it now. Go to Salvorius.com, get your nodes, be a founder, order more and get your bonus nodes, because these are yours for life. God bless and good night.
Salvorius blockchain. Power the network, own the chain.